Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 13th of January. I haven't got any flowers this week, which is my fault. Too busy at work, completely forgot to get any. So I have replaced the flowers with a beautiful picture that was gifted to me by my loved one at Christmas. And you'll recognise it as a tree of life, which hopefully will make it up on my wall soon. So let's get on with your reading. We're first going to start off with some angel number. I'll see what numbers are coming out for you for this week. You may already be seeing these numbers, but feel free to put some flowers in the comments for me below. Anyway, let's have a look. What messages are here, please, and thank you for Capricorn. Oh, too many to choose from there, just the one. There we are, thank you. We've got 55, and the message is shift. And you can see the butterfly on there, so there's some sort of transformational shift going on for you. Lovely. So you might see this number on car registration plates. You might see it on your receipt in the shops. You might see it on the time and the clock. Just take note and see how that transforms for you. Right, let's see what the tarot has to say. As I say, this is the Guardian Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Capricorn and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. These cards are so beautiful. Right, general energy, thank you. Ooh, lovely. High Priestess. Opportunity is the Seven of Earth. These cards are slightly different to the traditional Ryder Waite in as much as they use the elements instead of suits of cups and pentacles and wands, etc. So Seven of Earth is pentacles. Wow, the Empress is in your challenge. What you don't see coming as the Star. And you finish on the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands. So Capricorn, your only overall energy next week is the High Priestess. So for some of you, you may be really spiritual next week, really connected, really listening to your gut instincts, really listening to your intuition. Ooh. This is also about being very patient about something. The High Priestess, she just has this knowing. She also does keep things too close to her chest. It's like there may be more information to come out. Sometimes this is called the card of secrets because she, as I say, she's very intuitive. She just keeps things to herself. So the Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles, is in your opportunity. Now, for some of you, there's an opportunity for an investment, whether that's work, could even be with your time and energy. You know, there could be something that you've got to reassess perhaps. Is it worth my time and energy? Do I continue to do this? Do I put all my eggs in one basket? Or do I look at something else? There's an opportunity for something to, and again, with that High Priestess there, trust your instincts, trust how you're feeling. Maybe do some meditation, maybe ask for some guidance. The Empress is your challenge. So the Empress is very nurturing, she gives birth to ideas, she gives birth. She is obviously the Queen of the Queens in the deck. She's absolutely amazing. Everything, literally, I want to say everything she touches turns to gold, but you know, it's not quite as fantasy as that, but she certainly does have such a beautiful energy, aura. Everything happens around her. Very nurturing, very creative, and she takes action. Look how beautiful that card is with that baby on her lap. But as a challenge, maybe you're feeling a little bit, again, I feel like there's this, oh, shall I, shan't I energy going on here, especially with that need to reassess something. For some of you, it could be that you're having to consider the children. There could be something to do with, you know, especially if you're taking on more of a responsible role at work. Perhaps it's like, well, gosh, how am I going to juggle the children with that? Or you're feeling like you know, it's time to reassess whether you do actually need to, you know, can you go out into the bigger, wider world now? You know, because for me, it was always like, well, the children come first, look after them, and then I'll develop myself. I feel like there's something like that going on for some of you here. Now, the star is here, what you don't see coming, which is, oh my gosh, this is the card of healing. It's also the card of faith and inspiration. There's something, I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Ace of Swords here, which is the Ace of Air in this deck, for some sort of, again, some sort of download. Maybe, again, with this High Priestess, there's a big message here to say, go within, trust your intuition, do your meditation. Just sit back and be patient too, because she's very patient. And in fact, the Seven of Earth, the message there is also patience. And then you have the Three of Fire, Three of Wands. Look at that. Oh, incredible card. And this is about being able to actually put some plans in place. And you can see there's a boat on the seas. He's literally watching his boats coming in. There's, you know, there's plans in place. It's like you are able to actually implement something, even if it's not, you know, but baby steps, you know, tiny little movements towards your goal. Having that vision to be able to do that. For some of you, could even be wishing to literally move abroad or expand well beyond your horizons. Let's have a look. Let's clarify this. Exciting though. Oh, and then we have the 55, the shift, which is transformation, isn't it? It's a shift in energies. Maybe you felt a little bit stuck lately, and next week it's time to trust your intuition. Maybe you've been hanging around and thinking, shall I, shan't I? Clarified by the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands are people that are very competitive, egotistical, fiery energy. I wonder if you're dealing with some people around you that are just trying to dampen your spirit a little bit next week. But I would say just be that High Priestess. Rise above it. Go within. Close your eyes to it. Interesting. Right, Seven of Earth. We have... Because with that Five of Wands as well, it can be people around you at work, you know, who are very competitive. If it's not work, then the energy can be said for the same for anybody around you, that family-wise even, or friendships even, that, you know, they're just not, they want you to succeed, but they only want you to succeed if it helps them. Let's have a look. Why is the Seven of Earth here? Maybe you're having to assess. Now, obviously, Seven of Earth traditionally is Pentacles, which is money and finances, but maybe this is friendships too. Who knows? Eight of Swords is here as an opportunity. Again, I said maybe you felt a little bit stuck, and so this is coming in for you. The Eight of Swords as an opportunity is the opportunity to actually move forward again. So, the important thing to remember about swords, especially the Eight of Swords, is these are your thoughts and your thoughts only. This is the feeling that, you know, for instance, you think, oh, I don't know, I'll go to the shops and get my shopping. Oh no, there might be some traffic on the road. Oh, it might be too busy. And then you put all the ideas and reasons in your head not to do something that haven't actually happened. And that's very much the Eight of Swords. It's very self-sabotaging. But as an opportunity, it's like, by reassessing something, it's like going to release that feeling of entrapment. If you turn it the other way, look, she's looking into the mirror. She doesn't actually have those cords, that string, that feeling of being trapped around her. It's just how she's perceiving it herself. So there's an opportunity for that to literally be released for you. It could be, you know, that you, if this is financial, then you are actually feeling a little bit more financially free from somebody or something, or having that freedom. The Empress is in your challenge. So for some of you have got to consider family. The others, it could even be a mother around you have to consider too. Or you're simply not feeling particularly creative and abundant yourself. But I really don't think that's the case. I don't know. Let's see. Why do we have the Empress here? I think that's in the past now for you. I think you have felt like that recently. Like nothing's growing around you. Nothing's happening. Maybe this Eight of Swords, you know. It's like releasing that self-sabotaging thoughts. Let's have a look. Why are you here as a challenge? For Capricorn. Gosh, I don't really want to come out. Just the one, please and thank you. There you are. You've got the Empress. Talk about... So two different decks. Two completely different decks. You've both got the Empress out as a challenge. So what's that telling me? Probably it's a very strong message, obviously, because they've doubled down on it. But I'm going to have to do another one because it's still just telling me that there's a lack of... Maybe a lack of forethought, you know, because I'm really drawn to the... On this Empress, she has the world in her instincts, if you like. Yeah, that's probably what it is. You're not trusting your instincts, which is why the High Priestess is here. Let's have a look. One more on that, please, and thank you. I can't believe we've got two Empresses. Maybe you're dealing with two people that, you know, two children, two mums, mother-in-law and mother. Just that lack of creativity too. I think that's more the case, to be honest with you. Especially with that Eight of Swords here. That feeling of... Three of Swords. So yes, there's something that's happened in the past, I would say, that's made you a little bit... Something that's been matter of the heart, that's been a little bit upsetting. I wonder if some of you even are thinking of... I've just had this, it's going to be very specific, trying for a family, and perhaps it's not been successful in the past and a little bit afraid to move forward on that. But these cards are like amazing. Every other card here is so positive. That to me is just something, again, that's gone on in the past, I believe, and you are breaking free of that. Yes, you might go back to it and keep thinking about it next week and it coming up, but or that person around you who's probably caused you a little bit of heartache, but it's a case of be that High Priestess. And you've got the Star here too, which is about healing. It's about inspiration, fulfillment, faith and healing. It's hope and healing. Lovely to see when you've got the Three of Swords. So why do we have the Star here? Now the Star is attributed to Aquarius. Some of you that may be relevant. The Empress is Libra, I believe. So perhaps you're dealing with a Libra. You're healing from something from the past. This is lovely. Maybe somebody's coming back to you from the past, because this is the Six of Cups and this is about the card of nostalgia. It's like, for instance, you're revisiting or somebody's revisiting you from the past, which is going to help you overcome something, give you back that faith and inspiration. Belief as well. Maybe you lost a little bit of belief in things along the way, you know, and this is why the High Priestess is here to say, just go within, be patient. The Three of Wands is here as your advice and outcome, and that's like, start making plans or even start thinking about it. Have that belief back. Three of Fire. Why are you here? Please and thank you for Capricorn. Literally, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. I just realised that. It's like, oh, I feel like you guys are probably on the edge of your seats, like ready to do something, ready to shift. There you go. Which one is actually nicking my hand? That one. Oh my gosh. Death and rebirth. The Empress as a challenge. The Empress is about birth, giving birth to ideas. And as a challenge, it's you thinking, no, I can't start again. Here you've got it. This is your advice and outcome. There's something that needs to stop. There's something that naturally has to come to an end because it's gone on for too long and it's going to progress. Gives you this expansion, expanding your horizons, if you like, your vision. With that shift card, my gosh, the butterfly, look, the butterfly's about transformation. Something that I believe you have maybe thought of in the past that's held you back, or somebody's held you back. You will be starting the process next week, I feel. There's something coming back, especially with that Six of Cups. Maybe you're having to revisit somewhere again, something to do with childhood even. Somebody coming back to you that will restore your faith, give you that inspiration. Let's see what the Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. What's the final message here? Please and thank you for Capricorn. But remember to, I would say, just if you can, practice some meditation, because you need to ignore this Five of Wands that's coming in next week. These are people that are not on the same page as you. They're just annoying. They're egotistical. You know, the sort of people where you just sit and listen to them and you just want to say, God, you're so, I can't say a naughty word because YouTube doesn't like it. You're such a fill in the blanks. But with the High Priestess, she would just sit and think of something else while they're talking. Do you get my drift? You've got the Gateway. Now, on that card, it says, open doors, opportunities, and right timing. Crikey Moses, Capricorn. This is a very strong message of something having to shift. It's like you are going to the next level. Anyway, gosh, I hope you enjoyed that. I absolutely loved it. I'll sit back on my seat now. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with you next week.